What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's Gucci, y'all? Back with some more exclusive Larry Bird content. Another recommendation from the wonderful, the amazing supporter, subscriber, the amazing Dutch T. Putting a group of videos again on the video recommendation comment section so that I can piece it all together and get the info and get it out to you guys with some reaction and watch it together. So again, shout out to Dutch T. So this time she has provided to me to prepare for y'all. 1987, November 7th, Boston Celtics at Washington Bullets. Final score 140-139 in double overtime. Larry Bird had 47, 8, 7, and 2. Kevin McHale was injured and didn't play. And in this game, Larry Bird hit exclusively 4 clutch shots in one game. I haven't seen too many people do that before. I've seen Jordan do it. I've seen Kobe Bean Bryant do it. A handful of other players, but not many. Not many at all. The 4 shots are laid out as such. First, Casey Jones calls a timeout, so Larry Bird's shot didn't count, but that shot is cut out of the last 2 videos that we'll watch, all right? The second shot, 3-pointer to go into OT with 4 seconds left. Third shot, hits 2 free throws to go ahead with 4 seconds left, but Bullets tied up again to go into second overtime. And the fourth one is a buzzer beater to win game 2 with not to win game 2, to win the game with 2 seconds left, all right? So we'll watch 4 videos, one being Casey Jones describing what happened. The second one will be the 4 clutch shots. The third one will be Larry Bird highlights from that game. And the fourth video will be the second overtime play-by-play, all right? Appreciate you, Dutch T. Let's get into it, folks.
Bill, DJ, and KC, would you join us up here for a moment, please? All right, now, KC, you played with and coached some of the best teams and with some of the best players in the history of the league. But this '86 team not only was one of the greatest in terms of results, but their feel for one another on the floor, their passing ability, their intuitive sense of where each of the others were, that was remarkable.
Very remarkable. These guys came in together in '81. There's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert. And they knew, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, they knew what each other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you'd see Larry shooting a 3-pointer, and then I call a timeout, and they didn't count the 3-pointer. So he's very upset with that, so I diagrammed the play. He says, heck with the play, Case. Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys to get out of the way. I said, shut up, Larry. I'm the coach here. Okay, all right. Dennis, you take the ball out and give it to Kevin, then you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way. And then, true to his word, in Phoenix, he goes down before the ball is thrown in, and he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench, and he looks at all the guys on the bench and says, I'm getting the ball, I'm going to put it in the hoop. And he says, watch my hand as I follow through. The ball is thrown into Kevin. Kevin gets to Larry. Larry fires it up, puts a hand in the air as he continues on to the dressing room. Now, that's what you call arrogance.
Hello everyone, I spend a lot of time trying to get you guys nice videos, so please subscribe to this page.
Hey, got in there and DJ picked it off. On the right now it goes to Bird. Bird fires, hit, and Jeff Kersey says no.
Hey, I'm already happy Johnny Moses on the broadcast, baby. He said no. The shot did not count. Bird's shot did not Count! What in the malarkey is going on in the garden, folks? I gotta rewind.
Hey, got in there and DJ picked it off. On the right now it goes to Bird. Bird fires, hit, and Jess Kersey says no. As he said, a timeout was called. Bird is down on his hands and knees. He jumped in a three-pointer, and it won't count. Receivers as DJ is going to put the pass in. Crowd is standing up. It goes now to Bird. Bird goes up top. And a three-point field goal to Bird. 4 seconds left.
Off one leg, baby.
All tied up again. My goodness. And we got another timeout.
There's no question there is our miraculous play, unless something else miraculous happens in this ball game. They got Bird out deep. He was covered, double-teamed. He broke loose as he took it to the right, spun around, put it up, jumping over that red three-point stripe. Amazing. They had 2 men on Bird, and he got loose, and he unloaded, and he hit. Timeout. 4 seconds remaining. We're all tied at 119.
8. Now he gets it over to Darren Day, drops it down to 4. Bird has it. Bird's driving. Bird got nailed. Bird's going to the line. 4 seconds left to go. And if that guy, whether it's Bird or it's Magic or a guy like Kareem, if they have the ball, you've got to be scared to death if you're rooting the other way. All right, the shot is good by Bird. That puts him up by 1 with 4 seconds left on the clock, and he's got another one coming.
He's got 41 points in the ball game.
All right, Bird dips, shoots, swish.
Dips,
131 to
shoots,
129. Lockery wants to set up a play. We got another timeout. Some nice things to say about a lot of people. Our Bird is trying to wrestle clear. He does wrestle clear. He lets it go. It hits the rim, but it doesn't go in. And I think 10,000 people had heart attacks here.
Well, that
was close.
He hit the iron on the same side that he was shooting. It went up.
Dude, tough shot, though.
He's
I don't even know how he didn't step out of bounds.
The ball on a play. And it goes to Moses. Moses heads for the hoop.
Ooh,
throws it up.
nice move by Moses. Little crossover there. Ooh, into the floater, baby.
And now Boston has 2 seconds in which to get a shot off.
The shot off in this situation twice so far in this ball game. One went in, one did not, and he was able to wheel off that double team and get some daylight.
All right, let's see what we got. Here's the picture. Double overtime, 2 seconds left. The Bullets lead by 1, 139 to 138. We've seen a fantasy game, a dream game. We've seen the league go back and forth, you know, and I think most of the seesaws have occurred when it's been less than a minute to play.
They have. Matter of fact, both teams have had trouble scoring in the first 2.5 minutes of each one of the overtime periods, and then they have put up some points on the board. Connor Henry will check in. Fred Roberts is in. So Boston's got some guys who can put the ball in the hole right now.
All right, Ainge is going to put the ball into play. And where do we go? It's going to go to Bird. He's got a shot. Get it! And it's got it. It's a 3-point field goal. And that's that. It's all over. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? He hit a 3-pointer with no time on the clock, and they win the ball game. They only give him 2.
Killing him. Killing him with the one-legged jumpers, baby. All right, let's get into the Larry.
It goes over to Fred. Fred gets the ball to Larry. Larry fills it. That ties it up.
Larry says, you want to sharpen up the offense? I'll take it.
Takes the shot. It's no good. Bernard a little bit off.
He's getting his opportunities, too. He's just not hitting.
And on the right now, quickly goes over to Bird. Bird steps back and hits.
And Larry immediately is forcing Bernard to play some defense.
Times already.
Well, you better.
Walker just blatantly holding DJ.
Off the
Bird
curl.
cruises through and lays it in.
Clear lane of the basket.
48 the score. Boston is out in front by 2. Room. All right, now Ainge with the ball. Being crowded by Darrell Walker is down. to 12 seconds. Goes in a Bird, one-on-one. He drives. He lays it up easily as he went under up and then hooked it in.
Just rolled off Williams.
All right, now quickly. It goes up now to Ainge, back in the Bird. Bird underneath, Bird lays it in. They cut the lead to 4.
And now they're starting to...
Ainge gets it cross-court over to DJ. DJ brings it up. 72-66 to score. All right, now underneath it goes, and Bird puts it in. All right, now DJ gets it over to Fred Roberts. Roberts to the left sideline. He puts on a burst of speed, holds up, goes to Bird. Bird steps back. Swish, it's all tied up.
And Larry Bird is leading them back.
74-74. They just chopped a knot. And Day has the ball. Goes to Akers. They swing it around to Danny. Everybody's over on the right side. Bird pops out of the triple pick and hits.
Daylight. And he just put up that high teardropper.
Back over to Danny it goes. Now Bird with all kinds of daylight. He said, thank you very, very much. Whoever was guarding him just elected to let him have it in the Muggsy, and a great block by Danny Ainge. They got the ball back. Bird is driving on a good pass by Ainge. Bird hits the layup and goes to the foul line.
A spinning layup by Larry Bird on the 2-on-1 break. Danny Ainge started it all off as Muggsy Bogues attempted to go in on himself. And Danny Ainge got a piece of the ball that started the break. 2-on-1, Ainge and Bird. And a spinning move on the baseline by Bird, and he's at the free throw line.
99-94 the score. Boston leading by 5, make it 6. Ball to play from the sideline. 102-98 the score, and they're going to try it again. So they're getting a lot of chances here. Bird on a pop out.
There he is. Yeah, coming off them screens.
That's very normal.
Catch and shoot.
Really. He's slowly but surely getting back into the ways of the old Bernard King, and that's dangerous. Now Bird pops out.
That's just repetition.
It's 106,
repetition.
102. All right, 53 seconds left on the right sideline. It is Darren Day. In the pivot, it goes quickly over to Bird.
Sending a double
He
team.
throws it in. 47 seconds left. They trail by 2. The receivers, as DJ is going to put the pass in. Crowd is standing up. It goes now to Bird. Bird goes up top. And a 3-point field goal for Bird. 4 seconds left. He hits it. And it's all tied up again. My goodness. And we got another timeout.
There's no question there is our miraculous play, unless something else miraculous happens in this ball game. They got Bird out deep. He was covered, double teamed. He broke loose as he took it to the right, spun around, put it up, jumping over that red 3-point stripe. Amazing. They had 2 men on Bird, and he got loose and he unloaded, and he hit. Timeout. 4 seconds remaining. We're all tied at 119.
I'll be right over. Captures the rebound, takes it back out, goes to Bird again. He's in jail. And up top it goes to Day. Back to Bird. Bird is on the left sideline being guarded by Williams. Fake, drives, spins, gets a pick, comes into the lane, shoots over Moses. He got it.
Set up the isolation on the left side. Of course, the isolation slightly different this year.
133 the score. All right, now DJ with the ball. Boston is trailing by 2. And Bird gives it back to DJ. Now it goes to Day. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the second overtime. It goes into Bird. Bird throws it up and in. They got fouled. They got fouled, and that could be an opportunity to make the odd score here and get Boston a 1-point lead.
It's going to be on Bernard King. Post-up move by Larry Bird. Bernard screaming immediately at Jess Kersey. Bird comes out, swings into the pivot. And backing up, and Bernard King was just leading the body on him and did a great acting job.
I was about to say,
the other way.
That was a flop.
All right,
that was a flop, King.
Put the ball into play. And where do we go? It's going to go to Bird. He's got a shot. Get it. And it's got it.
Catch, pivot on left foot, release on left foot.
Can you believe that? Can you believe it?
Skills to pay the bills.
Time on the clock, and they win the ball game. They only give them 2.
Doesn't make any difference. They win the ball game with the 2. I think it was 2. I think he was standing or he was inside the line.
Play-by-play time.
DJ, now to Danny.
Second overtime.
That's gone. A 3-point field goal by Danny Ainge. All right, right now, Darrell Walker takes it over the line to the middle as DJ had a notion, and Walker did not try to start a 5-on-4 on him. DJ got hung up on the attempted steal, but they did try to start a 5-on-4. All right, Jeff Malone going into the lane, throws it up. It is good. Boston still has a 1-point lead, 138 to 137, and there are less than a minute to play, 50 seconds left. All right, DJ with the ball. The Celtics trying to protect that 1-point lead, add to it if they can. On the left, it goes to Darren Day. All right, Day goes back out to Bird. He goes to the foul line, and they knock it loose. It goes back to Darren Day, and they call Bird for up and down, and so he lost the ball. That was a good play by Mark Allery.
Certainly was. Allery got the hands all over Larry Bird, and he could not get that shot off, and Larry tried to change what he wanted to do in midstream and get the ball out to Darren Day.
Let me see
and that's when he left the floor and then came back down again with Allery never touching the basketball.
Yeah, he didn't touch the basketball.
That's a turnover, and suddenly with 35 seconds left, the Bullets have the ball. They're down by 1. The good sign is with 35 seconds left, if the Celtics do their job.
But here's the picture. We got 35 seconds left in the second overtime. Can you handle a third?
We have to. We can't leave. They don't let us.
So
it's in our contract. It says you got to work till the end of the ball game.
All right. Well, I'm just wondering now. I just want to be sure you're all right.
You know how old I was?
We have no choice, John. Sorry, we have no choice.
How about you out there in Radio Land?
I was 4 months old. Almost exactly 4 months old.
138 to 137. The Celtics lead it by 1.
On November 7th, 1987.
35 seconds remaining. And
almost 2 days away from being 4 months.
One more time, providing again that
I was watching this game
off the boards, or Washington does the job.
I swear I was watching this game.
And gets the basket. That means Boston will get the ball back one more time. But we have seen a whale of a ball game down the stretch drive, and mainly the forces: Bird, Ainge for Boston. And for the Washington Bullets, it's been Moses Malone.
I'm trying to understand why we're looking at commercials
and Jeff Malone,
while listening to the broadcasters.
Who have been coming up with the big plays. And
is that how it used to be back then? Yeah, I can't imagine.
All right, now let's see what we got. We got the Bullets with the ball. Mark Allery gets it over to Darrell Walker, takes it over the line to the right of the key, guarded by Ames. And fiddling and diddling. Cross court on the left, it goes down to Jeff Malone. It looks like he traveled. He throws it up, it's no good. Rebound grab by Bird. 20 seconds left.
They'll let it run.
All right, now quickly, Bird has the ball again. He slap passes over to Danny, gets it back. And it's down to 12. Back to Mark Akers, and Mark Akers goes to the hoop and got fouled. And he got fouled by Moses.
And the pressure right now lies on the rookie, Mark Akers. They elected not to foul Bird as Boston went into the four corners. Bird got it out deep around the timeline, and they elected not to foul Bird, figuring that maybe he'd make that pass. He did to Akers on the baseline, and Moses Malone fouled him.
The shot by Akers is off the rim. It's no good. That's going to give Washington another chance, because if he makes this one, it'll be a 2-point lead. Let's see what happens. The rookie is at the line. What a spot for a rookie to be in. He shoots and he misses. And the rebound goes quickly over to
both of them.
And they call for an immediate timeout. Clock is down to 7.
Well,
that puts a lot of pressure on everybody right now, as Boston has only a 1-point lead. Mark Akers had a shot at it. He's a rookie, and he missed both.
Well, these are the things that we've been talking about with the rookies. You get very excited about the kids because they have great promise, but you've got to understand they are going to make mistakes. They're going to have the jitters, and there's no doubt in my mind that the Butterflies were doing a lot of dancing as Mark Akers went to the line.
Butterflies was tap dancing in his belly.
Maybe the Butterflies should have taken a shot, but whatever. You don't want to knock Mark Akers for this, because this kid has made his contributions in this ball game and the game we saw the last night also, because the kid is a worker. He really is a worker.
No, I think there's no question about that.
Says the Butterflies should have took that shot.
Go a little overboard with the rookies and forget that they are rookies.
They're
players, and they're playing against seasoned veterans who did not have the Butterflies flying out there. And They make mistakes. There's no question about it. 7 seconds.
This kid has to go to the line with 8 seconds left to play in a double overtime. And protecting a 1-point lead. A very tough situation, even for a veteran. But for a rookie, it's almost impossible.
Well, smart move by the Washington Bullets not to commit that foul on Larry Bird out in the corner and to wait until Bird would pass him. They put the pressure on Larry, but they never got to the point where Allery was going to commit that foul. He waited until Bird was going to dish that ball off. Got it to Akers on the baseline, and Moses Malone immediately went and cracked him.
Oh, no, I think Boston still has one to give, don't they?
In the bonus situation, they have one to give, yes.
Yeah, they do have one to give, so that could work well for them. All right, the crowd is up.
Got to watch out for Darrell Walker. We've learned that by now.
They're going to do it from already over the line. They're already over the line, and Mark Allery is putting the ball on a play. And it goes to Moses. Moses heads for the hoop.
There's that move again. I guess it really wasn't a crossover. I said it was a crossover earlier, but I think it was kind of a Euro step, like gather to the left, and then finish with the floater. Crossover without a dribble, if you will.
Akers went for the steal on Moses Malone as they got that inbounding pass. He went for the ball. And once he did that, Moses just turned, looking to pass. DJ, or rather Darren Day, up on him. And Moses decided on taking the diagonal drive to the
like
hole,
a very light Euro step, if anything, but more of a step through. Step through gather.
2 seconds remaining.
Not a crossover.
And we know where the ball's going right now.
There's a better view.
I got a feeling. Yeah. Now, I have a feeling that ball's going to go to number 33, but I'll tell you, Kevin Lockery knows where it's going also. And
with that may change who it ends up, whose hands it ends up in.
If he goes overboard on the double coverage right away, if he tries to put a Bird in a box and keep the ball from him, I think you may see one of the shooters getting it. You know, it could very well be. Well, double them up, and maybe one of the shooters pops loose and squares up, and be a good place for a guy like Seasting, too.
What they have done is they have tried that double team on Bird, and Larry's been able to get the shot off in this situation twice so far in this ball game. One went in, one did not, and he was able to wheel off that double team and get some daylight.
All right, let's see what we got.
You know what's coming next.
Here's the picture.
You know what's coming next.
Double overtime, 2 seconds left. The Bullets lead by 139 to 138. We've seen
it twice. We'll see the third time, baby.
A dream game. We've seen the league go back and forth, you know, and I think most of the
I feel like there's always one guy like this, a regular in every arena. Coincidentally, in D.C., modern-day D.C., there's a guy that sits behind the basket. I don't know what he does. He does something. He's not holding a cane, but he does some type of animation with his hands every single game.
Fred Roberts is in, so Boston's got some guys who can put the ball in the hole right now.
Probably that guy's son.
Ainge is going to put the ball into play. Where do we go?
Give me that.
It's going to go to
Pivot.
Bird. He's got a shot.
Oop.
Get it. And it's got it. The three-point rail goal.
Shooter's going to shoot, baby. Shooter's going to shoot.
Can you believe it? He hit a three-pointer with no time on the clock.
Yes, Johnny.
And they win the ball
We believe
game.
it.
They only give him 2.
Doesn't make any difference. They win the ball game with the 2. I think it was 2. I think he was standing or he was inside the line. They inserted Charles Jones into the ball game to guard him. Ainge got the ball to Bird. Bird was moving before the pass came. And Charles Jones lost him. Bird got momentary daylight, put it up. It was all net. And with 2 seconds remaining, Boston bails it.
He didn't look too happy.
Larry Bird, 1 step on the red line. And the Celtics are now 2-0.
His name is Joe Shortsleeve.
We have seen the miracle occur over and over again. By
Joe
both
Shortsleeve?
I mean, we saw some miracle stuff by Moses Malone. We saw 2 miracle shots by Bird. And one.
My takeaway from this video is that guy's last name is Shortsleeve. That dude looked pissed. That had to be a local DC network because he was watching. He turned around. he just looked very upset how that game ended. It had to be a DC network right there. Or that might have been a Boston Celtics network, and he was just in utter disbelief, or just like, you know that face where you see something so ridiculous and you're just like, damn, that boy cold. That boy Bird cold. Ice in his veins, coursing through his blood. Man walked out of the igloo, he's so cold. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what Bird does. It's hard enough for people to muster up the strength and courage and mentality to take, one, game-defining shot, let alone multiple game-defining shots in one game. Man, you have to have balls of steel. You have to be made of iron. You have to have no fear in you. You have to be able to live with the consequences and be okay with them. And not let it drag you down. Not let it overcome you. Not let the moment overcome you. Not many players are cut from that kind of cloth. And the history of our league, not many. Not many can hit those many shots in a game. With implications. Big shots. Palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms is heavy. Butterflies, right? Just saying. Appreciate you again, Dutch Steve, for sharing this one with us. Everybody, if you have more context to share with this, let me know in the comment section. Check out our Larry Bird playlist. Check out our 1986 Boston Celtics playlist and our other playlists as well. I appreciate each and every one of you for stepping in. Plenty of Larry Bird content right here on Boo TV. And y'all be blessed. All right? Shout out to the Bird Gang. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out, baby.